Alrighty, we are back. And we are testing out Typhon. I got about 300 more Paragon points than I had the last time that I really tried to push with Typhon. I don't know exactly how much extra damage that means I'll be doing. So I did a 119. Okay, and my Enforcer was only ranked 38. Bane of the Trapped only 38, and I was using this one. A lot of people prefer the Bane of the Stricken. I don't know. I just never have much luck with Bane of the Stricken. Just seems like the Rift Guardian has never taken that much damage from the Bane of the Stricken. I don't know. I know a lot of people like it, and somehow people also seem to get away with putting as much as they possibly can into offensive type abilities and never anything hardly into defense, which I don't get it, because I know that if I do that, I die. You know? So I don't know how they are able to get away with doing that kind of stuff. I mean, like in the amulets, rings. In other words, they don't put anything into vitality. You know, it's all into critical hit or attack speed or something. They don't put anything into like any of the defensive type stuff. I don't know how they get away with that. The other thing I could do, for instance, even this right here, you know, I could probably, instead of going with Captain Crimson, I could probably go with something like Tasker and Theo. Right, for an extra 48% damage. All right, and I could probably switch out that regenerate life per second for another sort of attack thing. You know, but I would be doing 48% increased attack speed of pets. Whereas the Captain Crimson is only getting me an extra 38% because of my cooldown reduction. But the Captain Crimson is also getting me damage reduction of 38%. So to me, you know, that damage reduction is worth it because I'll be dying or taking less damage, which keeps my squirty stacks, you know, in place better. So I don't lose them. But there are some people out there, they'll do it. They'll just take these off and put on Tasker and Theo, you know, and maybe they're putting on gotta be something so that they can attack faster. The belt that makes it where they can attack faster. Or maybe there's something else going on. I don't know. But somehow they're able to just put everything into offense and virtually nothing into defense except the bare basics when they have to. For instance, even here, they won't put vitality in there. They'll put, you know, whatever, attack speed, something like that. Vitality. They would shudder at putting vitality, and they change that over to Hydra. And maybe for, like, let's say the very, 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 very final push, I might do something like that. I don't know. I don't get it. I don't see how they can get away with stuff like that and not not die. Even here, you know, here I switched the you know, that out to physical, which I could probably switch that, change that. I think I got a better cold one. No, I don't. Thought I had a better cold one for this. I switched that out for physical because I was using esoteric alteration back when I was using this. That's arcane. Anyways, they wouldn't even have thought of changing that physical resistance. They probably would have changed. I don't know if there's another offensive ability for vitality, but even here, you know, they wouldn't want that vitality there. They would want to switch that out for attack speed. I don't get it. I don't know how they can survive like that. How can you survive? Is it just a matter of moving? You're just constantly moving or something, or but everything, and I mean everything, is dumped into offense. But I do know that one thing that they do, a lot of them do, is they will just fish out for the best maps. And that's all they'll do. They'll just fish for the best maps where there's lots of little creatures that they can all pull together. And if they get maps that don't have that, they either just run right through it and skip everything, or they'll just exit out of the rift altogether and just start up a new one. You know, I don't know. I just kind of wish that the builds weren't necessarily dependent upon the maps and the Rift Guardian and so forth, where if you get the right combination, you automatically win. Whereas if you don't get the right combination, you just exit out and start up a new rift until you keep doing that till you get the right combination and you win it. I don't know. To me, I don't know. It's just, I just wish Blizzard would kind of do something about that. Maybe what they could do is they could just, maybe they could put a increase to damage to a lot of the regular monsters, to where they can't just pull them all together without taking any damage, if that's what they're doing. I don't know. Or maybe just a general increase to the damage of monsters altogether. So they couldn't just put everything into offense. They'd have to start putting stuff into defense. Otherwise, they'd start dying, and they wouldn't be able to complete the rift. I don't know. I don't know what it is, but either way, let's do another push with Typhon and see how far I can get. I thought there was something I wanted to change out. Okay, I don't like that regenerate. Life per second. So I think... But that would mean I need a better pair of Captain Crimson pants. I'm gonna have to make them, I guess. You know, not that big a deal. We're only talking 4% toughness. Maybe I shouldn't worry about it. I'm not doing a final push here. This is just kind of a test to see where this is at. I don't think I want to spend the resources on trying to get another pair of Captain Crimson pants. do they cost? Can only make 9 pants. I have to do bounties. I'm already gonna have to do some bounties. Let's make a couple. What the heck? I can make 10 pairs. I'm gonna have to do some bounties anyways, I guess, at some point. Gotta be effing kidding me. Ancient Legendary, 1 socket. I don't get it. How horrible. I don't know. This game is just so stupid sometimes. Last one. I mean, come on, really? Would have been perfect if it hadn't had just 1 socket in it. I don't get it. I don't get how stupid this game can be sometimes. It just amazes me. I don't mind some randomness in the game, but that's just ridiculous. All right. Let's see how much I can change over to offense and just see what I can do here. So I already got critical hit chance. Now let's just make sure it's not Hydra. There's no Hydra. I already got Hydra there. Well, let's try. Let's go to Hydra. If I can. I think these are just okay. And then critical hit damage, or even just damage altogether. This would have been the last one, switching this over to, let's say, Hydra. Only problem with that is that if you look, chances of getting a good Hydra in there, not so easy. I would need tons and tons of crafting materials. Still gets me about that. All right. You know, the other thing I could do is I got this one for the movement speed for each enemy within within 25 yards. I could switch that over for the other one where your bonus goes to 10% per enemy within 25 yards. But then I wouldn't get the movement speed, which... oh, sometimes that movement speed just seems to be so nice, especially when I'm trying to get to the next pylon. Alright, let's see what I can do. We're gonna just, guess I'll just go to Greater Rift 120. So I did a 119. How long did it take me? Okay, well I've got a somewhat better Serpent Sparker now. Could even think about using the other Fragment of Destiny I got. It's 27. Let's see what I got for damage on that Serpent Sparker. And this damage is pretty good. Okay, this is almost maximum. Alright. I think I'll be alright this way. Just a general test, just to see where I'm at. 120. Here we go.
I need healing.
Look, just over there. I never imagined such a creature.
Need more time. Not ready yet. Still waiting. Your grave awaits. So good, I astound myself. Need more time. Still waiting. You dare attack me?
Pretty good.
has arrived.
Oh, come on! You have got to be kidding me! Ah! Come on! Ha 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 ha!
Defenses are nothing.
Ugh. You know, and I guess in the overall grand scheme of things, you know, dying once or twice isn't really that a big deal. But at the same time, I hate it. Can't stand it.
The ancients would be proud.
Anything could happen.
I realized last time I needed a better Crown of the Primus. This one's horrible if I decide to use this Crown of the Primus for my ancient
Don't be shy.
build. To be honest, though, I think Hydra is my most fun build, even if it's not going to be my most powerful build. I think it's a little more fun, a lot more eye candy. I'll still try the ancient legendary legacy build with the crowns.
Do come back again. What a
My bags
steal.
are full.
But honestly,
Hello there.
this one's just a little more fun.
See you soon. Don't forget, luck always changes.
So that was a pretty good map. Pretty good. Let's just go right up to 122 and see what happens.
I wish you luck, hero.
Need more time.
sure what I was doing wrong there. Oh.
Not ready yet.
Come on! This is...
I'm just warming up.
I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't know how people just... How can they just not take the damage?
I'm unstoppable. Still waiting. How does that feel?
Well, Oh!
Your grave awaits.
One of the easier Rift Guardians for me, anyways. Back up on the leaderboards.
Good to see you.
I'm doing this one because I'm just toying with the idea of making like a pure lightning build with Manol healed. It's probably not gonna do anything good, but I don't know. I just want to try it. See what happens with it. Although, probably should instead be doing my top gems and save that one for later, but probably be a little smarter.
Your trial is complete.
I am stronger still.
Well, Typhon seems to be
Fate smiles on you today.
doing really well. I wonder if I should just go with, you know, just trying to get ancient legendary in all of my Typhon items so I can augment. I need shoulders. I need an ancient legendary squirting necklace. Bracers. Convention of the elements. I need a lot of stuff. Which, actually, this season, probably bounties is the better way to go. Normally, I don't like to do bounties, but bounties is probably the better way to go as far as, you know, getting ancient legendary versions of these items. You just do the bounties, reforge. Do the bounties, reforge until you finally get the ancient legendary item. And the reason why normally you would not do that is because you need to do greater rifts to be able to get your legendary
Let's see what
gems
happens, shall we?
up high enough where you can augment. But this season you don't need to do that because this season you can augment with your shardies. So just thinking about, just thinking to myself, you know, bounties. I mean, as long as your legendary gems are level up high enough, the ones you're using for your build, probably that's the best way to go. Just do bounties. Normally, I don't like doing bounties. but this season probably the better way to go. Because it can take forever for a good ancient legendary Squirts necklace to drop, whereas with the bounties you can specifically reforge Squirts necklace, Squirts necklace, Squirts necklace. You don't have to wait, you know, for any old random item to drop. You know, eventually by the end of the season you eventually get the good Squirts necklace or whatever item that you want, ancient legendary, but probably reforging is the best way to do it, especially this season. Alright, what am I spending my charge on? Boots. Helmet. Boots. Offhand. Etch Sequel offhand. Ah.
Such a brave
With the hope
soul.
of getting Winter Flurry.
Do come back again.
I can't pick up
I
anything
didn't
else.
even know I had that thing.
Probably, you know, just thinking about it now, thinking about more and more, I should probably just be doing the bounty runs. Get my legendary gems up as high as they can go, at least the ones that I'm using for my various builds. Get them up as high as they're supposed to go, which would probably be about rank 120 at this point. And then just farm bounties and reforge and get all of my items. And as I'm doing bounties, I'll be getting more and more of these things. So, I mean, I can already augment, what, 4, 8, 12, 16, 20 items. If they were ancient legendary. Not to mention a bunch of these. And I've still got 4 more worth here. And I'm sure doing bounties I'll get more of this. Let's just start doing that. Let's just start getting... Let me do that. I'm just gonna go and do some speed runs here. My legendary gems. The ones I'm using plus these, right? I would like to think about doing Zai's Stone of Vengeance too. I really wanted to try something like this build, but kind of like long distance. You know, if I could do long distance, Zai's Stone of Vengeance. I don't know what the damage would be. It'd say 60%. That would be better than this Bane of the Powerful. And since I'm long distance, then I probably don't need to worry about taking so much damage. So I can put more things into offense, but I'd probably need to get rid of this shard of hatred for a different shard. Maybe the Rain of Fire one. Well. I don't know. Just so tough, unless if I've got a way to keep them at bay. You know, if I've got a way to keep them at bay, to keep them away from me, then this can work, but...
Should I find some new attire? These old things are becoming so small.
I'd have to give up. I don't think it'll work long distance. I don't think so. Anything, I would just go with this. Anything, I would just go with this and maybe think about... Because this right here is always a problem for me. Always a problem for me. Just trying to make sure I keep my storm armor active. So maybe if I could do something like, let's say, with ice armor instead. You know, get my armor up. I don't know how much difference that would be. I think you get... I don't think it's that much. I think about it. Armor's increased by 20%. So my armor would be increased by 60%. I don't know how much of a... It probably doesn't matter. Probably doesn't matter. I think I just need to play better in order to get this. You know, I don't have to be right near the enemy all the time. And I also... It doesn't matter if I'm moving or not. My Hydras are up. I think I'm worried about nothing, at least for the Hydra build anyways. My Hydras are always going to be attacking. I don't really have to... I shouldn't worry about that. Okay, never mind. Back to our story. So I just need 106. And 16. All right. Where are my other ones? So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't think I'm going to use the Gogok for anything. I think for most of my builds, I've got other choices, better choices. Gogok is only useful if you've got a build where your cooldown reduction is very important, but... Not that it's not important here. All right, let's do a 107. Get these gems leveled up. In fact, you know what? All right, let me start up a new recording.